People back with the videos on C language. As promised, I'm going to continue with the term works that have been listed for your class. We have successfully completed around 6 term works in the previous videos. Today I'll be taking the 7th term work. Okay, you should be knowing what is the 7th term work. Okay, I'll write it out for you all. Program. Okay, program to check, right, to check the entered number is divisible. Okay, is divisible, it's divisible by 7 and 11. Okay, what does this mean? Program to check the entered number is divisible by 7 and 11. Okay, so this is the question, this is the problem definition. Okay, let's try and understand the question first before we could actually start writing the program. We'll ask the user to enter a number, and whatever the number the user is going to enter, we'll have to check is that number should be divisible by 7 as well as 11. Example, 77. Okay, it is 77 is divisible by 7, 7 11s are, okay, 77, and 11 as well, it is divisible by 11 as well, 11 7s are 77. Now what did you understand by this? So any number, if you divide it by 7 and you get the remainder as 0, and if you divide the same number with 11 and you still get 0, then only you can say that it is divisible by both 7 as well as 11. Otherwise, it is not divisible by 7 and 11. So this is the brief introduction of the question. In the sense, this is the problem definition, and for which you are supposed to write the source code. Okay, let's start now. So we have hash include, right, stdio.h, then we have void, we have main, correct, then I have what is that, int. I need a number, I just need one number. Okay, so I have to clear because I need to check whether that number is divisible by 7 and 11. So just accept a number, only one variable. Clear the screen. Okay, so printf /n, enter a number. Okay, then scanf %d comma ampersand. I'm going to accept n. Then now the climax of the story comes in. I need to divide it and check its remainder. So what I'm going to say is if, okay, when I divide the number, when I check the modulus after dividing it by 7, if it is equal to 0, and compulsorily when I divide the same thing and check its remainder to 0 with 11, okay, it should give me 0. Only then, okay, here I have written and is supposed to be written as double ampersand sign. Okay, so here if it is so, if after dividing, if the remainder for both is 0, right, modulus is responsible for giving you the remainder. Okay, so if it gives 0, then definitely without any second thought you can say %d is divisible by 11 and what's that, you want to write 7 and 11, go by question. So 7 and 11, okay, comma, I have n, I have this, else printf, I have printf /n %d is not divisible. Okay, if you get 0, definitely, if it is true, if the condition turns true, both the condition needs to be true, only then the overall condition becomes true, then the true part is executed. Else, if one of the condition turns false, or the overall condition has to turn false in that case, then you are going to say it is not divisible by, okay, 7 and 11. Okay, here we go. N is what we are supposed to print. Great. So I haven't used the curly braces here. I keep on repeating since you people are the beginners. So quite obvious you need regular instructions. If you have only one statement to be executed, if the condition is true, then curly braces are optional. Even if it is false and you have multiple, if you do not have multiple statements, then curly braces is optional. Okay, here we go. So this is get ch, and I'm going to end the program here. I'm going to of course save this file, save as, this is term work number 7, term work number 7 dot c. Okay, now I'm going to run it, control F9, right. So I'll be writing 77. Let's check. It should say 77. Oh, it's been written as IA. It should be changed to IS. Is 77 is divisible by 7 and 11. Okay, I need to change this to is. Okay, great. Then I'll run this program again. Okay, I'll enter 56. So it says it is not divisible by 7 as well as 11. Okay, so this is your term work number 7. Please go through it. If in case if you all have any queries, once we start with the online classes, you can post your questions. Also, we will be creating the WhatsApp group. There as well you can post your questions. We will definitely answer those questions. Okay. Excuse me. Let's check which is the next program that I need to execute. Okay. Which is the next program? Here we go. Okay. Which is this? Okay, this is done. It says write a C program. Okay, before we go for this, I just want you all to go through the algorithm. Okay, start, read n. If n modulus 7 is equal to 0 and n modulus 11 is 0, then this condition, else this is going to get executed. If has to have an end if, then stop. Okay, and the flow chart. Look at this. Here we are using the rhombus. Okay, let me explain it. Start, you're going to read the number, correct? Then you're going to check. So whenever you are checking the condition, you're going to make use of an, what you say, the flow chart symbol, which is rhombus, decision making symbol, what you call it as. So if n modulus 7 is 0 and n modulus 11 is 0, this rhombus, it will have one entry point and it will have two exit point. Why two exit point? One for true and the other one is for false. Okay, here how did I get to know that this is true and this is false? I need to exclusively label it. This is for true and this is for false. Okay, so if it is true, you are going to say it is divisible by 7 and 11. If it is false, you are going to say that it is not divisible by 7 and 11. Ultimately, both have to meet at a point and it has to stop. Mind you, true, false need not be here only. You can swap their position. Okay, you can have this as false. In that case, this is going to come here. If you say this is true, then this is going to replace here. So there is no hard and fast rule that here only we should have true or here we have to have false. You can change their position. But mind you, any conditional statement, whenever you are using a conditional statement, and if that has to be pictorially represented into the flow chart, it has to be exclusively done into the rhombus symbol. I mean to say the decision making symbol, which is represented using the geometrical figure rhombus. Okay, then please do write down the conditions here. Here we have one entry point and definitely we are going to have two exit point. Okay, ultimately both are going to meet at one point. See, if the condition turns true, this path it takes to end up. If the condition turns false, this is the path it is going to take up and it's going to reach here. As simple as that. Okay, and we are going to have, this is your source code which we have already written, we have executed, correct, and we have minimum two outputs been displayed for that. Okay, there, right. Well, what's the next term work? Let's check out. Write a C program to perform various arithmetic operation, and here the question exclusively mentions that you need to take up a switch statement. People, please do see my previous videos. I have used both if as well as switch statement. But if the question says, if the question was only write a C program to perform various arithmetic operations, right, then you could have used if statement or switch statement. But if you would have if they specify, then definitely you'll have to go by that itself. Okay, here they have said switch statement is supposed to be used, so you need to go by switch statement. Okay, so here we go. This is your algorithm. Start. You're going to read two numbers. This is the menu that is being displayed. We are asking the user to enter the choice. If the choice is 1, do this, break. If the choice is 2, do this, break. This continues. Default is invalid choice. And here we end the switch and here we stop. Let's check out the flow chart. Yes, here we go. Start. Okay, here it's gone wrong. Here you are supposed to say read N1. Okay, it should be N1 and N2. Here it's been entered wrong. Mind you, please check. Read N1. This is this N1. Okay, N1 and N2 has to be read. Okay, very good. Then we have this. Okay, we have to display the menu, and then we'll ask him to enter the CH. Okay, then we are going to check if the case is 1, that is if he is entered addition, then we are going to add it. Okay, print the addition, then okay, respective choice, then here we have the stop. Okay, so this is your flow chart, and here we have the source code for it. I have already executed, so there is no point in executing it. Okay, so next what do we have? We have some program. Okay, let's check out. What is that? It says write a C program to check the person is eligible to vote or not. Okay, so I am going to write this program and then get back to this particular Word file. Okay, okay, fine. So let's go back here, right. So Alt enter to maximize it. Okay, let me open up a new file for you. New F5 to maximize. What is the program? Program to find the person, okay, is eligible to vote or not. Okay, this is the question. Okay, see, before we write a program, please try and understand the question. Gather the information that is required. Okay, being a citizen of India, what is that we require to be eligible for to vote? Okay, you need to be more than 18 in age. Okay, your age should be more than 18 or more than 18. You can be 18 and you can be more than 18 as well. Very importantly, he should be an Indian. Okay, he should be an Indian. So these are the two parameters that we need to check. If both the parameters are true, if they are standing true, only then that person is eligible to vote. Else that person is not eligible to vote. Okay, so what is that we are going to do? So let's set start to write a program. Hash include stdio.h. I have void, I have main, then I have int. I need age. Definitely yes. Okay, then I'm going to say character NAT. What is this NAT? Nationality. Okay, I have a bit of explanation to be given here. When you declare the variable as NAT, it will accept only one character. When I say character, I mean to say all the 256 characters what the keyboard will help you to enter into the computers. Okay, all the 256 characters what the computer can recognize. Right? So now I have NAT, so I can enter only one character. So definitely the question can be, ma'am, if at all I have to say Indian, then how can it be one character? It has to be the complete INDIAN Indian. So why you are restricting it to NAT? I mean only one character. How we are going to do? Okay. Answer to this question is, I will write the program in a different way. Let's check out how I'm going to write. Okay, so I'm going to clear the screen. And here I'll say printf. /n, enter. Okay, name is not required, so I'll directly go to age. Okay, enter age. Right, so scanf %d comma ampersand. I'm going to accept the age. Right, then I'm going to say please watch. What is that I'm going to write? Only then you will understand it. Printf, are you Indian? What do you expect the user to enter? Either Y or N, yes or no. So it's going to be a single character, right? So I'll write here, I'll exclusively mention capital Y, or even he can enter small y, or capital N or small n. So you need to enter it, correct? So here we go. Then we will say scanf. We will say %c. Watch this. I am accepting a character, comma, ampersand. I have taken it as NAT, right? So now how to check? If age is greater than or equal to 18, he can be greater or he can be equal to 18. And what is mandatory? And is supposed to be written like this. And NAT is equal to, it should be, he should say yes, na? He may enter capital or he may enter small character. Okay, he may enter small character. That's why I've used here or. Okay, of the two conditions, he may enter either Y or capital Y or small. He will enter one of them. Okay, and this one and this should both should be true. Only then you can say printf /n eligible to vote. Okay, great. Eligible to vote. Else printf /n not eligible to vote. Not eligible to vote. Get ch. Next I have this. Great. Okay, save this. Which is this term work? tw7.c, of course. No, this is not 7th one. This is going to be 7, 8, 9th one. Okay, 9.c. Okay, enter. Control F9. Okay, age. Okay, let me write my age. 45. Okay, look at this, people. Are you Indian? It is not waiting for me to enter the value. It has skipped that. Okay, have I written a scanf statement? I need to check. Yes, I have written. but still it is not waiting to take up this character. Why? Let me run it again. Age, suppose 33, still it is not waiting. So in such situation, what I want you to do is F flush, okay, STDIN. Please watch this. Now I will execute it. I'll write some age. Are you Indian? It's waiting. Actually, it is not mandatory. Only when the keyboard buffer is full, it will skip that. It usually happens when you are entering a character. So do one thing, people. Just write F flush STDIN if required. Now I'll say Y. So it says eligible to vote. Okay. So this is how you are supposed to accept. You may ask me, why is that you have written capital Y and small y, whereas here you have just written it as 18. This doesn't have a case, okay, capital letters and small letters. Well, when it comes to alphabets, it has a case, capital letters and small letters. You never know, the user may enter a capital Y or small y, so I need to be very cautious to check what is the data that the person is going to use. The second question that could, prompt is that why didn't you take INDIA and Indian, the complete word? Okay, so if it is a complete word, if it is more than one character, then we no longer call it as a character, but we call it as a string. So how to work with the string is not the right time to be discussed. That's the very reason I have explained it this way. Hope I'm clear. Now let's go back to this journal of mine. Okay, we have accepted name. If you want, you can accept it, right? So age, right, this is how you're going to check, greater than 18, and this here it should be, just a sec, or right, nationality is Y, eligible to vote, else not. Look at this, this is the flow chart. Next, this is the code, source code, and we have the output for it. Okay, so this is the output. Next, I think the 10th term work is write a C program to check the entered alphabet is vowel or consonant. This is the program I have already written. I have written it in both the using the if condition as well as switch statement. So it's been executed and displayed in one of the videos. Please go through that. Okay, this is your 10th term work. Okay, this is the flow chart. Okay, if this is the condition, if true and if false. Okay, and this is your program. Here we have two sample outputs. Okay, I think we have one more program to go in the term work under the selection type of program construct, because yeah, this is also one more program which I have already executed. Write a C program to check the entered character is alphabet, digit, or special character. Okay, here we go. Right? If the ASCII code is between 48 to 57, it is a digit. Correct? If it is between 65 to 90 or 97 to 122, it is an alphabet. Using the ASCII codes, without using the ASCII codes, I have written. Choice is yours. How you would like to write. Okay, this is the flow chart. This is the flow chart. You can see this. This is a flow chart. You read a character. You are checking whether it is an alphabet. Yes, then it is an alphabet. If it is false, you check it for a digit. Else it has to be a special character. Okay. This is your source code. I told you how to write a program using this ASCII code and without using the ASCII code, because sometimes we forget the ASCII codes. So it's better you should know how to write a program without using the ASCII code. But still, if you want to know what is the ASCII code, I have written a second term work wherein you can find out the ASCII code for any character, right? So this is your 11th term work. The next term work what we have is on the looping program construct. But before that, definitely we need to, we have to understand what you mean by looping, what are the various looping constructs that are available. Only then you will be in a position to write. Okay. This we are going to definitely discuss into our next video. Till then, please take care, stay safe. Thank you, people.